They all feel like friends. And I got there and I got to meet them all, and it's just amazing. It's the best trip I've ever had in my entire life. I'll always remember it.
Oh, that's
Fantastic.
wonderful.
It's like new technology pen pals. Because you really do.
Any
You get to know people. It's crazy via social media.
Yeah, you do get to know them, don't you? And you know when they've had babies, or when they're getting married, or got new boyfriends or girlfriends, whatever. And you get to know all the lives, don't you? And then when you get to finally, it's just amazing. But you know, that's the good part.
It really is. Any more questions?
Does anybody else in chat or may not be in chat that would like to jump in chat and ask some questions? I did see something about, I think Bill was joking around, wanted to know, Dawn, are you a redneck now from the sunburn? I think,
I've been saying all week, I keep saying, I'm a redneck now.
You got more of a farmer's tan than anything.
My neck is very red. Well, I like to call it brown. But it's British brown, like a shade of mauve. But yeah, anyway, I think in England, up in the northern part of England, we're quite redneck there anyway. You know, down south it's like the southern redneck. In England, the north redneck, and I've always thought I'm a bit redneck.
Really?
Yeah, always. Yeah. Yeah, really.
let's see. Paul in chat wanted to know if you give dance lessons.
If I do what?
Give dance lessons.
If I give dance lessons? Well, I tried to give Miguel some, but it didn't work. Oh, yeah. You know, I've done the silver. I only used to do some messing about and things like that. It's really caught on. And over the years, I've started getting a collection together now of people. Like Steve Moore's done it. I've done one with Tim Saylor, Ringy. I've done Miguel, done it. Nicola White, who does mudlarking on the Thames. I don't know if you know her. I've done one with her. You know, I've got quite a big list now of people that I've done the silver dance with. And I'm thinking that maybe that one day I'll put them all together, and have a montage.
Oh, that would be great.
I'd let people vote who's the best dancer.
Yes, I think that's an amazing idea. That's an amazing idea. So Jeff wants to know, how many days are you all detecting?
Just tomorrow, as far as I know, and then I think Dawn has to go back. When do you fly back?
Wednesday, 3:30. Oh, I don't want to go. At one point, I was thinking I might find myself a rich Texan man and just not go back and become an illegal immigrant. I really love it so much. I don't want to go back.
Well, you still have a day.
Well, she did kind of meet somebody at the Garrett hunt yesterday. Did it really like your accent?
Do you know, it was funny because you get a lot of people on the internet and things, like the people that are in your chat are probably saying, I don't know what she's saying. And I did think when I got to the Garrett hunt, especially with Texans, because there's a Texan slow draw and I'm quite quick. But nobody struggled talking, did they? Maybe it's just that you have to be near me to be able to understand me. I don't know. I think I speed up when I'm messaging. But yeah, every single person has understood me. I've not had anybody go, what?
Oh, that's always good.
I thought everybody would say what. Well, apart from Paul Garrett.
Fun.
Well, they probably all watch you too. That helps.
Yeah, probably all sort of learn along the way about what I'm saying. Because in the north where I live, we use a lot of slang, like using our own words. And it's so normal to me that I forget that the rest of the world don't know what they mean. And I of it. But once I get excited, all that goes out the window. Just about this, just about that.
What did you think of you got down mudlarking. What did you think of that type of hobby?
Mudlarking is very exciting. It's very good. You've got to have a really keen eye though. And you've got to be really know the tides and everything. I mean, in England at the minute, they've just changed the law so that you can't go mudlark. You can't get a license anymore to go down because there's been such a big craze of people going mudlarking. It was only the people like Nicola and the people that have been doing it long term have got long term licenses can keep the licenses. But like for me, usually I used to go down and get one for a month, whereas I can't go mudlarking anymore because I can't do it. No.
I saw that, and actually I was very, because that is something that's been on my bucket list for years and years and years, because I've mudlarked here for years and years and years. So I saw that they had just recently changed the law, and I was trying to understand it. So even you can't go down and get a month or a week or anything like that?
No, you've got to be in some sort of association of mudlark, which is Nicola. There's a few of them, the ones that have been doing it a long time, like Sidevines and things like that. They've got long-term things, so they can renew theirs. But anybody that hasn't got, that's just been doing a little, I'll go down and mudlark for the weekend. Because Nicola and I did a TV programme for the BBC One about mudlarking and wanted us to both go mudlarking, and unfortunately I can't go. So, I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't mudlark England. I mean, you could go further down, or you could go to somewhere like Chester or York. They've all got rivers. So we're going to go and have a little bash around Chester, because that's a Roman town. And we're going to see what's there, see if we can use that instead.
Fantastic. But the usual area that's right there that you do see a lot of people, and that's the one that area right there is all shut down from being able to get a license to go. Yeah.
It was because it's become so popular, and I think, because it's on YouTube now and there's so many people. She did do, and she's had to put on all the posts saying, unfortunately, you can't get a license anymore. And so it's just to save the history, really. And the other thing with it, it's not just going down there. The tides come in so fast that if you don't know what you're doing, which, Nicola knows exactly when to go because she knows when the tides are going out and they're coming in. They come in so fast, and they're about 12 foot high. If you got caught in the wrong bit and because you didn't know what you were doing, you'd easily drown.
Yeah, and
or
we have the
caught in some of the mud goes knee deep. It's quite scary to walk in.
Yep, it can suck your boots right off.
Yeah, Nicola walks along like it's normal. I was like going, help me.
So we do have another question in chat. So do the other towns require permits that you have to go to the town? I don't know if they'd call it a town office or whatnot.
What for mudlarking?
Yes.
No, it's just at the minute. It's just the Borough of London. So if you're looking at all the central London, from like Tower Bridge and Houses of the Parliament and all that central London section that you usually see, the famous mudlarking, that's the bit. Everywhere else is fine.
All right. It sounds like there's Jeff is headed there in the fall. Actually, I think there's quite a few. They're not in chat tonight, it seems, but usually they are. I know that they're planning a fall trip to detect, and they usually go down for a day or two to mudlark. So I'm sure, hopefully after this, they'll know that they can't in London anyway.
It is a shame. And hopefully they may change it, but I just think there's so many people going.
Yeah. Yep, that can make sense. I mean, it's kind of like one of those things a lot of people learn, Not that it's bad. You get, a lot of newbies with different hobbies, and if they don't know, they're going out there and digging big holes and leaving them, or
Yeah,
just different
yeah,
things. It seems to be that way with all the different hobbies. Fishing, you need to
yeah,
have a license to fish. You need to know that you can
yeah.
only pull so many fish, this, that, and the other. Um, we do have a
Yeah,
chat. Oh, go ahead.
most people just go down and think, oh, I'll get on the Thames, I'll go and find some bottles, and they don't do it. I mean, it's getting harder and harder to actually treasure hunt in England at the minute. There's a beach in Cleethorpes, I don't know whether you've heard it, it's on the east coast in Yorkshire, but they've just put a full ban on metal detectors. Cleethorpes Beach, yeah. Now, what we're all worried about, and you might see it on Facebook, somebody's done a Banksy picture. I don't know if you know Banksy. Do you know Banksy paintings? Anyway,
Yes.
it's
Yep.
just done one. Because if now that's happened, the other councils, other beaches, will all follow suit. So we're trying our hardest at the minute. We've got petitions going and things like that, so they're not shutting the beaches down, because already even trying to get land detect on a permission is hard. Because I know, like in America, you can go in parks and schools, or just go and ask people to metal detect the yard.
Hmm.
Well, you can't do. You can't. The council own the schools, the parks, and everything, and they do not allow any metal detection. It's the council that shut the beach down. Yeah.
Wow, that's
So
yeah,
just
that's not good.
no. And we're only a small country,
Hmm.
and everybody wants to go and do stuff, don't they? Which is understandable. But yeah, it's getting hard. It's a constant worry, really, because we've always got archaeologists not liking what we do, thinking that we ruin history and things like that. But if truth be known, we find the stuff, and then the archaeologists move in, and then they find better stuff below it. Roman mosaics and things like that. So we work together, really. But archaeologists are not so keen on metal detectors. I don't know if it's the same thing.
Now, do they allow magnet fishing? Quite a few people have asked that now in chat along the river.
Yeah, magnet fishing is okay. Yeah, so at the minute you can go magnet fishing. I don't know if it's completely legal or whatever. I think it's a bit of a grey area, but people do go, and there's loads of rivers you can go in, canals. People go on like big canal things. I know Sci-Fi goes quite a lot, doesn't they? And is it Bondi Treasure Hunter? He does a lot of magnet fishing, doesn't he? So yeah, you're all right magnet fishing, yeah, for now.
Now, I heard something about a fertilizer that they were using on some of the fields over there that it wasn't being regulated correctly, so it had a lot of can slaw or aluminum and metal in it. Have you dealt with that at all? They called it the green fields or the green
Yeah, we call that. In fact, my brain stopped working. We call it green waste.
green waste.
And
That
what
it
happens?
is.
So you get all this rubbish metal. I don't know where it comes from, but they will pay farmers and ask them to spread it. So they pay it and they spread it right across the field. So when you try and get on and detect, you can't, because it's just full of tiny pieces of metal and rubbish. Little bits of old wardrobes and all that sort of thing. Yeah, it's
Jeez.
terrible because you can get a nice field, go on it, and then it's full of green waste. You just have to come off. Yeah, terrible. And there's quite a lot of it, actually. Yeah. I know it does, doesn't it?
And that must
Especially when you get in the prime area and you think there might be a Roman road over there, and you get all excited and you go on and it's just trash.
Ugh. Yeah,
And you can't even really pick through it. I know you probably think because it's too much. You'd have to put on a really tiny coil, but it'd drive you nuts. You'd drive you nuts. You'd find stuff if you tried hard enough, but it's not the way to go.
Yeah, that's no good. So yeah, between them trying to say no more metal detecting and that's sad. That's sad.
I know.
Well, you're always welcome back, and you are absolutely welcome to visit me up in here in Maine. I'm up in New England, so it's funny.